Hi, I am Danny,
And this is Nene.
and today we're going to be talking about light-dependent reaction. The light-dependent reactions are the initial stage of photosynthesis. During light reactions, solar energy gets converted into chemical energy and is stored in the form of energy-carrying molecules, ATP and NADPH. Within the thylakoid membrane, there are special proteins that receive light from the sun. Chlorophyll A and B are two types of chlorophyll that reflects green light and absorb various light wavelengths. Energy is captured by chlorophyll molecules and transmitted to the central chlorophyll molecule. Water molecules are oxidized by light energy, and light energy is oxidized by the electrons that have been taken out of the water molecules. When high energy electrons passes through proteins, they lose energy in the process, the transportation of H+, which is needed to take ATP molecules to the thylakoid lumen, which produces NADPH and NADP+. Will lose energy and go to the transport H+. This reaction would be just like this.
PSI is found in the unstacked area of the grana facing the chloroplast stroma in the thylakoid membrane. Although PS2 is located in the stacking region, PS1 is converting a NADP plus 2 NADPH2 by utilizing light energy. By absorbing light energy, PS2 acts to split water molecules, which in turn help to separate H plus and O2, which is the oxygen gas, in order to convert NADP plus to NADPH and create a gradient in the concentration of hydrogen ions within the thylakoid lumen. The electron drive hydrogen pumps. Within decrease of the hydrogen concentration gradient, ATP synthesis phosphorylates ADP into ATP. So the first one, light absorption. Light energy is absorbed by chlorophyll and other pigments in the thylakoid membrane. Chlorophyll is a green pigment that is essential for capturing light energy. Second one, water splitting. Light energy is used to split water molecules into oxygen, protons, which is H plus ions, and electrons. This process is known as photolysis, and the oxygen release is a byproduct, splitting the water from H2O to O2 and H plus, and the formula will be this. Formation of ATP. The excited electrons from the water splitting process are transferred through a series of proteins in the thylakoid membrane called the electron transport chain, which is ETC. As the electrons move through the ETC, energy is released and used to pump protons across the thylakoid membrane, creating a concentration gradient. This concentration gradient is used to generate ATP through a process called osmosis. Proteins flow back into the stroma of the chlorophyll through an enzyme called ATP synthase, and this flow of protons is coupled with the synthesis of ATP from NDP, and this is the formula. Yes.
Formation of NADPH. The electrons that move through the electron transport chain are eventually accepted by NADPH+, along with protons from the stroma to form NADPH. NADPH is a molecule that carries high energy electrons and is used in subsequent light-independent reactions. to reduce carbon dioxide and produce sugars. And this is the formula. Overall, the light-dependent reactions are the very first step of the photosynthesis, and it converts light energy into chemical energy stored in the form of ATP and NADPH, which are then used in the light-independent reactions to produce glucose and other organic molecules.